Market update here in the morning on the 10th. Started off with another crazy, it wasn't a crazy move down, but a pretty violent move down. The VIX went all the way up to 25 at one point, and I think that we bottomed on this short term right here. It went a little bit farther than I thought it was going to go. I thought we were pretty much bottomed right here, but it went down farther, and I think we bottomed now though. Pretty obviously, we're up $5 from there. So where can this go? This can go back up here to 396.25, potentially all the way up here to 397.56. That's a 50% retracement of this move right here. And then we should get, like I talked about in the video yesterday, should be something like this. That's what I'm looking at. So the whole thing is WX, WXY. Whole thing is WXY. ABC, ABC, ABC. And then that would bottom with the December support right here. We'd probably get back in there and chop for a little bit, and then we should go higher from there. QQQ, luckily I did not get stopped out on this one. I was down decent amount earlier this morning, and I held on. My stop on TQQQ was, I think, 2090. We hit 2101, and then we came back up here, and now I'm up pretty good. So, pretty good bounce. I'm looking for on QQQ. Same thing as SPY. It's not 396, but I'm looking for at least 296. The 50% retracement is at 296.50. So that would work out perfectly for the X wave, and then I would expect, just like SPY, a little bit different chart, but I'm looking for this right here, and then in between there, we got A, like that. If we go to 296.56, that's about 750 below here, or 650 below here. No, 750. So we're looking at something around 282 to 281 for a bottom. Let's look at the 1.61 fib. It would not get all the way to the 1.61 fib if that played out. Based on where this finished at 304, and this is at 313, that's still also showing 282, 281. So I'm looking for 282 to 281 for a bottom on QQQ, and then we should move up. Unless it turns out to be like a 333. So a 333 would end up being the exact same thing. It would just be, it'd be W, X, Y, and then we would get another that, and then we would get another move down, which is possible, but I think the double three is probably more likely. So that is QQQ, and that is SPY. 296 and 396 is what I'm looking for. The VIX, try to do some technical analysis on the VIX. Made a 5-wave move, it looks like, on smaller time frames. You get 1, 2, big move up here for a 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave. I'm looking for at least a 50% retracement on this. So we'll see if we get that. That would be at 2166 minimum. And it pretty much hit the very top of this. It went a little bit above it. It's probably an ABC move right here. And so I would expect, yeah, a pullback here just like SPY, and then probably going to go higher. Amazon. And we're dipping here a little bit, but I think that this is probably, if I zoom in here, it's probably a B wave. Probably the beginning of a B wave, because you look at this, and you get the 1.61 fib is right around the area that I'm talking about. So I'm looking for an ABC move like that. So I sold a little bit of my TQQQ at like 22.05, but I'm still holding majority of it. And it should go higher to, I'm looking for like 2260 minimum on TQQQ, maybe 2305. So SPY, ABC probably higher, and then a move lower. We might get that later in the day, but how long did this take? This took 8:45 to, so we're looking at least till 12:15. This little dip should happen. So we should get a dip, a B wave here, maybe sideways till 12:15 minimum, and then I'm looking for like potentially end of the day up here to 396. We'll see. That would make sense timing wise. But then next week, if that were to happen, I would be heavily short at that point. Amazon, I'm looking for actually pretty much already hit it because I already re-added my puts. I was looking for 393.50. I re-added my puts. I'm looking for this to go down to at least like $87, but my target was 85 from a while back. And that's like the 1.61 fib of this right here. Apple, I'm looking for at least 152.50. So maybe that will ramp up here in a bit. So I'm expecting a move up to here, and then it's probably going to go down to, like 144, 145 down in this area again. So on the 4-hour time frame, maybe down in this area right here. So I can get rid of this. It already hit that demand zone right there. Probably looking at something around in here. So basically, and I'm about to re-add my puts if we get to 152.50. Something like that. And then it should be ready to go higher. It's interesting though because again, this came all the way to the very top. So this could just be a wave 2. If it's a wave 2, we wouldn't want to see it go past the .61 fib. So, or not 0.61, 0.78 fib. Yeah, 146.49. So maybe it doesn't make all the way down here to 145, but I would say at least probably 147. Let's see, Tesla. Tesla bouncing. This one's interesting because it already hit my target. It actually went past my target, 168 today. And let's just see what that hit. Did it hit a demand zone? Yeah, I guess right in this area. It's kind of hard to tell. That's a very good demand zone though. But it went a little bit past the target, went to 168. And that would be 168. Let's see what happens on this bounce. If we zoom in here, let's just take a look at this bounce to see what kind of move we're getting. It's probably going to go down more, I would imagine, if we get a bounce. And then SPY is going to go down more. But maybe Tesla already bottomed too. Remember, this is my target. This looks pretty corrective though. So we'll have to see how far this goes up to determine how far it'll go down after that. Maybe this is only the first move down. We get a big bounce up here. I don't know on Tesla right now. We'll have to watch it and see how far it bounces. It just doesn't make sense with SPY and QQQ probably going to go down more. It doesn't make sense for it to start bouncing and going to new highs. So we'll watch that. The one confusing thing about today was the dollar. The dollar is doing exactly what we thought it would do. So I thought it would hit 105. Oh, this is the 4-hour. Let's go to the daily. So I had it hitting Did not. I thought it hit 105.90. Did it not? Okay. It hit 105.50, which was the 1.61 fib basically. And it's selling off pretty hard, and then the market was dipping at the same time. So I think that one of them is lying, or they're trying to get this dip out really quickly because it's already hit 103.50. That was my target. So that's honestly not a good thing for bulls because we've already dipped to 103.50 and we should see some more upside here soon. I don't know why this looks so weird right now. Let's go to the 1 hour. Or this also could be wave 1 down. Could be wave 1 down too. If that's the case, that we zoom out here on the daily time frame, there is potential that we are seeing A, B, and we're starting C down. So this is a pretty big move down. It's a very quick move too. And usually it would not move like that. The dollar would not move like that. So it's kind of interesting. We'll see how it plays out. But if this just pulls back to about the 50% retracement and then goes lower, we might have started the C wave down. In which this could be WXY because it wouldn't make sense for the B wave to be that short. So it'd probably be something like this. Except for, let's see how far this retraced. But it did not retrace the 50% retracement. So it's probably got more to go higher, but we'll have to just watch it. It's kind of interesting movement with the market dipping. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Look for QQQ to hit 296, SPY to hit 396, Amazon already hit 93.50, Apple I'm looking for 152.50, Tesla gonna watch and see where it bounces to. Demand or supply zones, we're probably looking at something. I don't like any of these supply zones, to be honest, but I don't think it's going to go all the way to 198. We're probably going to have to go on lower time frames. I like this one up here at 187. See how it's a small candle and we get a huge move down? That's like the only one I see that's very valid. That's on the 1 hour time frame. All these little ones you can kind of speculate, but they're not really any good supply zones. So we'll see how this goes with Tesla. I'll make a new update later. The market is dipping, so I'm going to get back to looking at the charts in my portfolio. Good luck with everything.